Well, I am not a werewolf hunter. Just to be clear, I'm just a fire investigator there to find out who started the fires. I think that the landscape of television has changed, and I really did want to do something on streaming where you can discuss bigger issues, where you can go a little darker, a little deeper. And I think it was thematically something that really interested me. I've always believed that the biggest monsters are the demons in your head, are the ones that, you know, really frighten you. And Buffy did such a great job of, you know, making the monsters the metaphor for the horrors of adolescence. And I think this show takes it that step further and really discusses what's just sort of underlying right now in all of us, these levels of anxiety that we're all facing because we have this stream of information that just never stops. The idea that we're all so socially, that we're all so digitally connected now, but we're becoming more and more emotionally disconnected. You know, we're so busy recording everything that's happening, we're not living that. And on a bigger issue, just the idea of finding your pack. I think that through the pandemic, I realized how much strength I get from my pack. It is the place where not only can I be my most authentic me, but it's also the place that my people encourage me to do the things I want to do and be the person that I want to be, and how lonely it is when you're still looking for that pack. I had 2 young children, and I'd been working since I was 5, and I just realized that I didn't want to miss that time. I didn't want to look back on, you know, what is essentially just a really small period of time and realize I missed firsts, I missed recitals, I missed, you know, the field trip to the zoo, and I just, you know, I always hoped that there'd be a place for me afterwards, that people would want me to come back. I've been very pleasantly surprised that people are still here, and I'm incredibly grateful to that. But as my kids got older, they began to have a life that didn't include me, and they were leaving me, and it just felt like the right time for everyone. It's incredible. People ask me if I knew when it was happening, you know, how important it was, and I said, you couldn't. Yes, it was a popular show, but so many shows are popular when they're on television, but then you don't discuss them afterwards. And so it's only now that you realize, and I think that's what hits me about this show. When you talk about issues that don't change over time, right? The horrors of adolescence, anxiety, feeling lonely, like those are, they bridge time, they bridge countries. Like, I can guarantee that you felt anxiety, I felt anxiety. Like, we've all sort of lived that. And I think that's when shows work the best. Yeah, and I want to clarify, too, there was great moments of Buffy. There's magic, on set, I mean. And I've had other jobs that were tough. You know, it's not isolated to one instance, but Hollywood has been making big strides and big improvements to provide a better, a safer working environment. And being a producer allows me to continue that work in a very active way. It allows me not only to protect the material that I want to make, but to make sure that it is an environment where people feel like their voices are heard. You know, I get it. People love the show. And I think that the show was left in a way that does open it up. You know, any girl that wants the power can have the power, so there probably is a place, but it's a very hard thing to do because the comparisons are inevitable. The world is a changed place, so it's hard. Sleep? Maybe just a little sleep. No, I'm happy and I'm content and I'm very, very fortunate and I'm extremely appreciative of the position that I'm in. I love France too, so it's a mutual admiration society.